Ladies and gentlemen of the digital amphitheater, I invite you to partake in a tumultuous tempest of words and ideas, where the formidable Destiny, that veritable titan of online debates, thrusts himself into the crucible of contention with fellow lugubrious counterparty known as Vaush.
And says that he's the ultimate incarnation of the problem with online debate.
What?
Do you think he'll show a single clip or example of me when he says this, or do you think he's going to do the simulacrum thing again?
Well, I would say that the ultimate incarnation of the problem with online debate is actually Destiny. Destiny is really smart. I mean, I don't think anyone can deny that. But I think that he's kind of gone down a path where, in many cases, the satiation of his feeling of intellectual superiority takes precedence over...
The satiation of his feeling of intellectual superiority. There's got to be writers for this arc now. I think there's so much money in streaming now. I think there are writers now for some of the meme shit that people say. What a self-contradicting, hilarious statement that a person could utter. His satiation for intellectual superiority.
Of intellectual superiority takes he's kind of gone down a path where, in many cases, the satiation of his feeling of intellectual superiority takes precedence over anything material in a debate, whether that be what's actually true or I'll put it this way,
please God, I already know he's not going to, so I'm being performative now when I say this. No, I'm not being performative. I do genuinely hope he does. I hope he gives one example. I hope that he gives one example of me doing this in a debate. Maybe he will. Let's hear it. Maybe he'll, because he just watched the Jubilee thing, so maybe.
Material in a debate, whether that be what's actually true or, I'll put it this way. He's been known to do the thing where he doesn't believe something but will play devil's advocate because he's like, hey, I bet these stupid lefties don't even know how to debate against it. I bet, let me take this position. Yeah, you've no...
When is the last time I've even debated a lefty? Is this guy in 2021? Bro, we've been doing Red Pill for like a year and a half. Also, if I'm taking a devil's advocate position, I usually outright say it. Like I did with Mr. Girl, representing stronger Nazi arguments. I've done it with people. I just did it kind of with Lonerbox, representing well, here's what I've heard for the Israel-Palestine stuff. I helped Pixie and Aaron when I did that. What is he talking about?
He's like, hey, I bet these stupid lefties don't even know how to debate against it. I bet, let me take this position. Yeah, you have no chance against me. Yeah. And then afterwards he's like, well, I don't actually believe that, but they don't even believe this. They're not even grounded.
What can somebody think? Let's good faith. What is he talking about? Meanwhile, he has his employees nuke Rose's website just for reviewing your article. The streamer host yesterday wants to be on Keep Her Kick. She said she's going to mess you on Twitter. All right, good luck. Maybe the police versus social worker debate? I feel strongly about everything I said in that debate, and I would continue to defend it.
I think these would be examples of sophistry, essentially, right? Where truth and meaning.
Devil's advocate is not sophistry, but okay.
And even purpose kind of takes second fiddle to using debate as a game to feel good.
I have to call him out on this. I don't know how our on-stage thing is gonna go. Sorry, hold on. I'm sorting through a lot of... feelings on this. Hold on. Okay. What he's doing is... Twitter. Why are we saying Twitter? What he's doing is fucking disgusting, right? I need to cry. I'm gonna work on this. I wish he would stop misrepresenting my feelings. How I think... what he's doing is this is some of the worst... Aqua Guy is calling Destiny a sophist? Wait, what? Oh, Aqua Guy. I thought you were talking about the other philosopher dude. It's so gross how he misrepresents me to his audience. I actually hate it. It's probably one of the worst. He is probably the most guilty guy. I think I said before that he was worse than Hassan on this, right? I think he is. This is wild. I hope that Vaush fans Well, I mean, I guess this is probably how Vaush loses fans, is that like eventually they see a stream of mine and then they see who I actually am, and they're like, oh, he completely and totally fucking lied about you. I guess that's probably another reason why I'm not afraid of debating people, is because when I represent other people, I'm generally telling you truthfully like who they are. But like, imagine if I told you that like imagine if we did a whole stream where I said like Hassan is a racist piece of shit, he hates women, he hates black people, he hates all these blah 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 blah, and then imagine you watch a Hassan video and like everything I said about him was wrong. It would undermine your trust in me so much, and I feel like you would instantly gain this huge appreciation for Hassan because I'd maligned him for so long. I'm sorry, it's so disgusting how he mischaracterizes me. Nothing he's saying is even remotely true.
Sophistry, essentially, right? Where like truth and meaning and even purpose kind of takes second fiddle to using debate as a game to feel good, which it often is. And well, I guess to an extent, like everyone does this to an extent. I do this to an extent too. I think he does it a lot worse though. But yeah.
Wait, did he say? I'm sorry.
Worse though. To an extent, like everyone does this to an extent. I do this to an extent too. I think he does it a lot worse though. But
like, you guys should demand this, and demand it of me too. Listen, who's that guy on my subreddit? I'm glad this guy made this post, okay? Because I didn't actually give an example or cite specifically when Vaush said this. So that's good. You should ask for examples. If you're listening to me and you're a mutual fan of me and Vaush, or if you're some Vaush fan that stumbled into here because some Discord said that I was talking about him, you should, when you're watching content creators, and this doesn't just apply to me or Vaush, when you're watching content creators and they talk about other streamers, you should ask them for, wait, you said that streamer said that? Do you have a clip of that? Do you have a source of that? Is that true? Wait, can you not even attack these things? Oh, fuck me. Will you demand an acknowledgement of a personal wrongdoings over the coalition thing? I don't know. I haven't even thought about how I'm approaching that yet. When he says it, he's only talking about you defending lefties. He glazed you for the entire Jubilee video. Is that true? Here is Vaush representing your BLM protester take to an insane level.
Biden, which makes him black. And he did say that it would be morally correct for rednecks to kill every single BLM protester with machine guns. So that would make him conservative. So technically, he should be on the other side. It's like a Christian conversion story.
It's so wild that, like, Vaush is catching flack right now because Vaush said verbatim that ideally, in a world where socialism exists, we can lower the age of consent. Like, he's just memeing, is he? I feel like his fans unironically think that, but watch 30 seconds earlier, I think it's a joke.
Biden, which makes him black. And
what does his chat say about it?
Team 6 of conservative losers who are here with 60 trillion memorized talking points. You know, they do this shit all the time. Xavier, Duraso.
We need Destiny really angry before this debate. Bro, I'm so mellow right now. I'm chill.
Used to march with BLM and was cast for a Netflix reality TV show as a socialist warrior. While attempting to debunk PragerU videos, he was accidentally red-pilled instead. I completely believe this. I totally believe that. He was totally like a Black Lives Matter protester, and then he saw a PragerU video, and he was like, I was gonna debunk PragerU videos for my Netflix reality TV show, but yeah. So grassroots, dude. So authentic. So many real people. Wait, Vaush, didn't Destiny vote for Biden? Shouldn't he be on the black conservative side? That's true. Destiny voted for Biden, which makes him black. And he did say that it would be morally correct for rednecks to kill every single BLM protester with machine guns. So that would make him conservative. So
I'm gonna go back to the story that I bring up all the time about Nathan. That when Nathan was like 8 or 9, sometimes when we're driving, Nathan would do this thing where he'd be like, ah! He would like do this fake cry if he didn't get what he wanted. And I would get irritated and I would tell Nathan, you are not allowed to do these fake cry sounds when there are times when you actually do these things. Okay? I don't like that because I don't know when it's a joke and it instantaneously sets me off. It aggravates the fuck out of me. So don't do that. I don't think it's fair for Vaush to make these types of jokes about me. The child fucker, right? That was a joke, right? I don't think it's fair for him to make these types of jokes by me when over half of his audience probably thinks I actually unironically believe that. Right? I don't even know if Vaush is joking, to be honest. I truly don't know. I can't tell. I've watched a lot of Vaush. I don't know if he's joking right now.
Technically, he should be on the other side. It's like a Christian conversion story. That's true, yeah. You notice that when people talk about how like...
So you may ask, what was the catalyst for this fervent exchange? None other than Vaush, that virtuoso of verbal volleys, who, in a moment of audacity, dared to cast destiny as the ultimate embodiment of the malice afflicting the realm of online discourse. Destiny, unflinching in the face of this allegation, embarks on a spirited rejoinder. He acknowledges Vaush's assertion that he is indeed intelligent but vigorously disputes the veracity of the claim that he is the apotheosis of the online debate problem. In Destiny's view, Vaush has misconstrued his modus operandi and fundamentally misrepresented his approach to the battleground of ideas. The crux of Destiny's critique centers on what he perceives as Vaush's penchant for placing his own sense of intellectual superiority above the sacred altar of truth or the substantive meat of a debate. In Destiny's fiery rhetoric, he decries this elevation of ego over the pursuit of objective veracity as the antithesis of meaningful discourse. Destiny, in a daring display of intellectual candor, dares Vaush to substantiate his claims with concrete examples. He calls upon Vaush to provide the evidence, the empirical proof that would vindicate such a serious allegation. Destiny's demand for specificity is a rallying cry for the elevation of discourse from the realm of ad hominem attacks to that of evidence-based argumentation. Destiny does not stop at mere criticism, he charges Vaush with the sin of misrepresentation. In Destiny's eyes, Vaush has shamelessly distorted his positions to mold them into a more convenient narrative for his audience. This, Destiny declares, is a reprehensible act that corrodes the very foundations of intellectual integrity and fosters a culture of disinformation. With impassioned words, Destiny underlines the imperative of demanding evidence and sources when content creators opine on the ideas and positions of their fellow streamers. It is, he asserts, a matter of paramount importance to uphold the standards of rigorous intellectual inquiry and to cast aside the shackles of baseless accusations. Destiny, not content with generalities, takes Vaush to task for alleged instances where he believes his positions have been egregiously misconstrued. His frustration seeps through the digital ether, as he bemoans the state of discourse in the age of digital spectacles and performative grandiloquence. In the crucible of this debate, Destiny's emotions run the gamut, from the smoldering flames of anger to the piercing arrows of disappointment. His rhetoric becomes a battlefield of ideas, where each word is a weapon and each sentence a salvo. It is a testament to the profound impact that the realm of online discourse can have on the human psyche. Verily, when viewers find themselves entangled in the labyrinthine web of content creators discussing other streamers, they must wield the sword of discernment with utmost fortitude. In the realm of intellectual discourse, where words are woven into tapestries of persuasion, it becomes paramount to navigate the treacherous currents of truth. First and foremost, seekers of truth must demand evidence and sources from these oracles of online banter. Content creators, like modern-day rhetoricians, are obliged to provide substantiation for their claims. Verbal pronouncements, unmoored from the sturdy anchors of evidence, ought to be treated with suspicion and skepticism. Next, one must embark on a quest for impartiality. It is imperative to recognize the biases that may permeate the words of these content creators. Every streamer, like a prism refracting light, filters information through their own subjective lens. By seeking multiple perspectives, viewers can piece together a mosaic of truth, transcending the limitations of a single narrative. Furthermore, viewers mustn't be swayed by the allure of charisma or the siren song of eloquence. The art of oratory, though captivating, does not always align with the pursuit of truth. Substance must triumph over style, and logical coherence must reign supreme. It is a disservice to intellectual integrity to be enamored by the dulcet tones of persuasion without scrutinizing the underlying arguments. Lastly, viewers must cultivate a keen eye for misrepresentation. Content creators, in their quest for influence, may paint distorted portraits of their adversaries. To unravel the truth, one must actively seek out primary sources and engage in critical analysis. The veracity of claims must be tested against the tapestry of facts, and conclusions must be forged in the crucible of reason. And as Destiny's impassioned discourse reaches its crescendo, he leaves us with a plea, a hope that viewers will see through the veil of misrepresentation and recognize that Vaush has lied about him. It is a plea for clarity, for truth, and for the sanctity of meaningful dialogue in an era where the cacophony of the digital realm threatens to drown out reason and nuance. In this tumultuous tempest of words and ideas, Destiny stands as a beacon, a reminder that in the pursuit of truth, we must never waver in our demand for evidence, transparency, and intellectual integrity.